Staying with us, it's time for us to come to the last part of Sports Tonight this Friday. And we've made a change because gentleman to the core, Tunde Ogunshiku, has joined me now for the last part of Sports Tonight this Friday. Tunde, good to have you on Sports Tonight this Friday.
Always good to be here.
A lot to talk about, really.
A whole lot.
A whole lot. The programs has been released.
Yes, the
Nigeria Chess Federation have released their programs.
Yes, for the year, and it's been very, very brilliant, if I must say.
Before we talk chess, let me just spend like 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Seconds,
according to my own timing, to talk athletics very quickly.
Okay.
And that's because Nigeria's junior athletes will be getting ready for the African Junior Championship in Addis Ababa next month. Let me just quickly give an update around this story because it's an interesting one. The sports minister and the chairman of the National Sports Commission, Honorable Tami Danagogo, has once again demonstrated his love for athletics, that is not a football minister, by taking his time off busy schedule to share Valentine's Day. He shared Valentine's Day with the junior athletes preparing for the African Junior Championship in Addis Ababa next month. He didn't go alone. He was accompanied by the president of the AFN, Solomon Ogba, and the National Sports Commission Lagos Liaison Office boss, Francis Biri, and together they went to Shagamu to see these athletes where they are preparing to assure them that they have everybody's support, right from Mr. President to the average Nigerian on the street, pushing them, supporting them, so that they can go out there and win for Nigeria. He also told the athletes that they have an opportunity to go out there, represent Nigeria, and grow into international stars in the mold of Mary Onyali Omagbemi, Falila Ogunkoya, Omotayo, Innocent Egbunike, the Ezinwa brothers, and Blessing Okagbari as well. And after all, he gave them Valentine cake and told them to share love and, more importantly, get adequately prepared to go to Addis Ababa next month and do the nation proud. So that's what's going on. The athletes are currently camped in Shagamu, and we hope that they will get the best of preparations funding shouldn't be a problem so that they can go out there and win for Nigeria. A lot of them already are champions at this level, but there's no need to be complacent. They can still do a lot more for Nigeria. All right, so that's 2 seconds to just update you with athletics preparation for the African Junior Championship that will be taking place in Addis Ababa next month. 2 seconds, over.
Well,
Let me come to you.
I sincerely hope that he is going to do the same thing for chess when chess is going to be going for international tournaments, even considering the Zone 4.4 championship that will be coming up in March, from March the 13th to the 22nd at Lomé, Togo. Well, one way or the other, initially we were thinking that it was just going to be 3 male, 3 female, but today I got information from the Nigerian Chess Federation president that the organizers have now said they want 5 players, from 5 male players and 5 female players.
So it increases the number of players to be taken to the championship.
Exactly. So we are going, and before now, the Nigerian Chess Federation had already selected 2 players, nominated 2 players, but now 4 more players, 8 more players in total will be added to those guys.
All right, preparations, they have already released the calendar.
Yes.
And you have told me there's a very, very busy calendar.
Very, very busy
for
calendar for 2015.
Every month there is something to look forward to.
Every month there is at least a tournament to look forward to.
That means the federation is working.
Exactly, and that means that hopefully, well, they are getting good sponsorship from other sources. It kicks off next month with the maiden edition of the National University Chess Championship, and then goes on to April. Well, we are hoping that we are going to still have the National Sports Festival in April, as what had been initially stated. But, well, whatever comes, and the National Sports Festival is going to be FIDE rated. That's the world governing body for chess. It is going to be sanctioned by FIDE. Then the National Friends of Chess will also come up in April. Then the Chess Players Association of Nigeria's C4 will come up in May. Then there's another interzonals chess championship. Now, this interzonals is actually very interesting, considering the fact that it's going to be holding in different zones. There's going to be the South-South zone, there's going to be Southeast zone, the Northern zone.
So they're taking chess to all the zones
all the geopolitical zones in the country. So it's not going to be like Lagos, or Ibadan, but it's going to be all round now. There's going to be the northern zone, the southern zone, the southwest, southeast, and all those zones. So it's going to kick off in May, but it's going to be more like a quarterly thing from May. So that's a very, very key
developmental program that the Chess Federation is putting
together. Certainly.
Let's come to National Sports Festival. You said chess has been certified.
Yes, chess.
That's good news.
It's a very big good news. Chess has been certified as a FIDE rated event. So every player that will be playing in the National Sports Festival they're going to be out to get rating from everybody they are playing against. So whether you are playing someone from the north, or you are playing someone from the south, someone that has rating or does not have rating, the fact remains that you are going to be FIDE rated. Those that do not have FIDE ID before will get their FIDE ID during the tournament, and a lot of things like that will be put in place for that period. And then of interest to me also in May is the National Under-14 Chess Championship.
Under 14?
Under 14. Now, this is something that has been lacking for a long time. It's just individuals that have been putting heads together to ensure that all these children,
particularly the schools, those young boys that
exactly, they get something to partake in. But now the national body is putting this together, the National Under-14 Chess
How will it work?
Championship.
Are they restricting it to some places, or is it going to go around?
Well, it's going to go around as far as the state body, the State Chess Association.
Associations.
Exactly. There are state associations all over the country. So
produce players.
Exactly. They need
to send their representatives for the national finals.
Exactly.
So we'll get the best of the best.
Exactly. That's what we are looking forward to. And if they can send 2 or more players, it will be for the best. And
maybe the best under 14 boy, best under 14 girl,
or best 2, best 3 from each state come
Then you
together.
come together,
Exactly.
and then it will be the best of the best.
Honestly, and it's going to be very, very good to actually see that coming to fruition, because eventually the winners of this under 14, we are hoping will represent Nigeria in the African under 14 chess championship, and then eventually the world stage, the world under 14
So
chess
the opportunities are limitless.
Exactly.
Since you have talked about the world stage, now let's quickly go to the world stage. Surprise, surprise.
Well, the Zurich Chess Challenge, Grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura, the guy has just been sensational, and he has won his second tournament at a go this year. He's doing the Magnus Carlsen thing now, and it's just quite interesting to see.
See how the guy is even looking on TV. See the way he's looking on TV.
Exactly.
Like he's taking everybody.
Yeah, well, he has what it takes, actually, and now he has stepped up.
I'm going to take everybody out. That's what his
But
guys are saying on
he
TV.
always has a tingly thing against when he comes up against Magnus Carlsen, because Magnus Carlsen has his number.
That's his number. That's the only guy that can deal with him.
Well, not necessarily, but at least one way or the other, he has always dealt with him.
That's an interesting one.
Yes.
Final word from you?
Well, this year is going to be very interesting chess-wise, and we're sincerely hoping that all these plans and all these things that the Nigerian Chess Federation is planning to do will come to fruition, and will, by the time all these things comes to fruition, eventually at the end of this year, I am certain that we would have more titled players, more rated players, and eventually, hopefully,
A grandmaster will come. A grandmaster will come. I say amen.
Amen.
I say amen to that. All right. Let me spend the rest, a minute and a half that I have to read tweets now. Darlington Amadi, a very good friend, a regular contributor, says, Okocha's victory is welcome development for Nigerian football. We must begin to get round pegs into round holes so that our football will develop. Emmanuel Obasi says, hopefully, the JJ brand will combine deft administrative touches to make a difference in the Delta State Football Association. Olusegun Mokolu at Olusegun Mokolu says, Alex Iwobi can still play for our dream team because he has not played for any other under-23 team according to FIFA rule. That's what he says. And Kevin Amata also is sounding up that same sentiment. He says, Alex can still play for Nigeria at under-23 level, though he played for England at under-16. All he needs is a clearance from FIFA. Alex Giovanni says, I'm watching you guys from Napoli in Italy. And he says, as Keshi agreed to take up the Super Eagles job, discussions are still going on. And discussions will end very, very soon. All right. I've been told that I have to leave the studios now I have to wrap it up this week on this note, but there will always be next week. So we'll be back on Monday. Enjoy the rest of the night. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye now.